My costume was super popular with the kids in my world.
Did they undergo a ritual brainwashing to conjure such delusions?
Say no more!
Every preposterous move you make drains me of all my strength, spirit, and my remaining common sense. Naturally, everything he defeats explodes in the end.
Our primordial leaks and comprise everything in existence. They too are fueled by the power of bonds. It all comes back to bond unity, the true universal power source. It governs the creation of everything.
Wow, that's so rad!
What's that even mean?
I don't understand, sir.
Wait, are you asserting the power of bonds have mass?
That sounds illogical. And there you have it.
You're glowing red. I mean the color, too.
Oh yeah, you're right. Might be a keys and a war.
An enigma through and through.
This is super awkward!
I know what happened. You were...
Bond merger!
Princess language! There's so much tension in the air, you guys must have...
Bond merger!
So hard, you can't even make eye contact! Do I look like the
Bond merger!
f***ing type?
Princess Saltine! What? Why does he look like a fire demon? Where did that explosion come from?
Glad I wasn't the only one.
I'll admit it, she's got a sharp tongue and her comebacks are a little harsh.
Well, it's primarily your fault.
See, like that!
Come here. I'll check your blood and find out.
Hector!
Please no. Needles and I do not get along.
You're kidding, right? You were the picture of courage when your back was gored and you still protected me.
When it's a fight, I'm prepared for pain and I can bear it. But big needles are a different story!
Claimed it was your mission to protect my dream!
Hey, no birds. Keep the foreplay at home where it belongs.
Now I get it. What you're saying is your little test has already started.
No, what I'm saying is you started prematurely. That doesn't use mana. How's the darn thing work? And how did he instantly transform without using magic? Also, why was there an inexplicable explosion? A single punch resulted in a massive explosion? If I'm being honest, I learned close to nothing.
We should be open about the goals that drive us, right?
Excessive doesn't begin to describe you. How about you not transform when someone's standing right behind you? I almost died seconds after you vowed to protect me! Oh, my brain can't process all this. Come here, I'll check your blood and find out.
Hector!
Please no. Needles and I do not get along.
You're kidding, right? You were the picture of courage when your back was gored and you still protected me.
When it's a fight, I'm prepared for pain and I can bear it. But big needles are a different story!
Claimed it was your mission to protect my dream!
Hey, no birds. Keep the foreplay at home where it belongs.
For whom is this information exactly? Also, why these attack names? Why?
What's up? Is there something wrong with my stats?
There definitely is, and there might be with me too. Is the beam supposed to be V-shaped for the word victory?
Nope, just a misfire. So it didn't work?
Had a feeling you'd say that. Since it's something we both agree about, perhaps you should challenge yourself to a date with this needle.
Hector!
Hold on a sec! How can you expect to grow if you always run from your feet?
That is a totally unrelated issue. Bond over change!
Not again.
No,
I told you to keep that at home.
If someone as powerful as him were to roam free, he would pose more of a threat than our mana seeds.
It's true. Strategically, our best course of action, use him as bait while we probe for weak spots.
Oh, please, just tell me the truth.
The sight of his brutal defeat brings me joy, and I ask that you let me savor it a bit more.
I appreciate your honesty, but I don't...
Problem number 1. Logi's a diva.
Burning brightly, the warrior of feverish friendship. Kizu no red! So hot!
Problem number 2. Logi will get caught in Red's explosions. But I couldn't restart your breathing, so
Well, more importantly, are the other two okay?
What do you mean, more importantly? That was my first time, you know?
Wait, what do you mean? You saved me like a million times before now.
That is not what I was talking about!
Oh man, he's such a fluffy boy.
Do you feel there are no limits to your rudeness?
No need to be cross. You're free to pet him too, you know that, right?
I know that you prefer me being honest, so I'd rather you pet me, dear princess.
Oh, wow, you got a lot of cacti there.
Adorable, right? But they're not just cute, they ward off bad spirits too.
And they're a great match for a prickly girl like you. Keeping those guys at bay, right?
You're gonna regret saying that, you know.
Do you hear yourself when you speak, or do the words just fall out of your face hole? You touch your t-shirt.
Good grief, I don't think Red will ever learn.
This isn't the time. What are you? Hey, what is it?
An adhesive strip.
Huh?
They're medical items from my world. They keep open wounds closed. Our bond plates are designed to look like these.
Great. You know what's even more important? I just put a ring on my left ring finger. The special finger. Like that. Like that.
And if you're hot, maybe lose the hat.
Sure.
Oh, he's holding a grudge over Amen's kick.
They even tied me to a tree and whipped me.
Whipped you?
The same kids tried to burn me alive.
With a real fire? Are you maybe embellishing?
Sometimes the writing gets a little wild.
The writing?
Point is, when I was bullied,
Seriously, you need to calm down.
Princess, please. From the way she's looking, she may be diseased. I advise you keep your distance.
No, she's not. It's a feminine problem, that's all.
and I was a tree.
To the tree. Pleasant story.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
You're getting better every day. Nice job.
I know I am. Just not enough to beat you, sir.
Killer has arrived!
He was Bond Killer again?
Yeah, kinda. If you need my help, I'm here to listen, sister.
I don't think I'd get any help if I asked you for romantic advice.
That's true.
Bond Killer has arrived!
Again?
Yeah, that's not all.
Bond Killer has arrived!
Again? Well,
The Bond Killer has arrived! The Bond Killer has arrived! The Bond Killer has arrived!
he ended up relapsing about 13 times. After that, Kyokido was back to normal.
13 times? That is one heck of a grudge.
No one would be crazy enough to explode the card they were still trapped in!
I hate to break it to you, but I've gotten used to being dangerously close to explosions.
What?
Are you kidding? Come on, those commercials aren't that old.
Actually, those commercials were made when I was 10 years old. That would make it 14 years ago.
It was that long ago.
How old were each of you at the time?
I was 2.
I was 4.
Sir, I was 6 years old, sir.
Oh no. Then that means...
You probably were 15 when they aired, huh, you two?
I'm not that old, I was 13!
What do you think would happen if we told her that's not much of a difference?
You'd more than likely end up being KIA.
I know we're a task force, but you don't have to be so military.
Sir, I talk like this even in peacetime, sir.
Seriously?
Honestly, I was kind of freaked out by how Shuji talked at first.
I thought it was creepy.
I like it because it totally suits the guy.
You talking like a cartoon character isn't much better.
It can't just be me, right? Yes, it can. Even if you said it as a kid, it's weird to still think that 1,000 years later, dude.
Why are you wearing bright yellow tights?
This conversation reminds me of the time you and Emily fought over the pink suit.
You've already got the yellow suit. Now suddenly you want this one?
I'm only wearing it because that's the suit they shoved in my face. If I had known pink was available, I would have asked for it. In a world, I'm gonna make 1 trillion friends.
That's 125 times more people than Earth's current population.
All that really means is he'll have to make friends from other worlds. Togo?
Wait a sec, you got the wrong idea there, Teach. I wasn't staring at her, I swear.
I know what this is.
Yes, sir.
I should have known you were into the beautiful big boob brash type, eh, Red?